Yeah, so folks, here what we're doing today, or what we were doing yesterday, was running a dummy flasher system. So we're running this Gibbs Purple Haze flasher in line with this Yakima blue and silver flasher. This thing was dirt cheap at a boat show. They're tied about 8 inches apart, and on the front end of the big one in the lead, small ones at the back go up to a downrigger clip. We clip this just above our cannonball, 2 inches above our cannonball, and we're about 4 foot of setback there on that thing. But realistically, if I was doing this again, I'd go about a foot away from the first one. Doesn't need to be that far back. And then what we did up here is on our fishing rod, where we would normally clip our flasher, we just clip straight into our bead chain, and we run from the bead chain to the bait holder. We're running a 7-foot leader, and in here what we're doing is just inserting a herring all the way in, and a medium-sized herring all the way in, and then we hold that in place with a toothpick. Style of toothpick that we're using is it's just one of these older style flat tapered toothpicks, and what that allows us to do is insert the herring into the teaser head, and then you'll see there's a hole right there, and this in one end out the other. Kind of pull it tight, snap it off. Right, that'll hold your herring in place. So then you'll have your herring sitting in there just like that. It comes out, and we'll take our hook, pull it back, hook it into the back end of our herring, and then pull it tight. And that'll put a bit of a curve into the herring. And what that'll allow us to do is put a good twist into that herring, a nice good one. Putting more bend in will give you a bigger dogtail, and taking it out will give you a tighter roll. And you can play with this too. You put this teaser head up in the dash, get it a bit warm, and then you can bend it in a bit more and get a bit more bend in that. And you can see there's already a natural bend to the teaser head there. And then you can heat it up on the dash and take it out, flatten it out. So that's essentially what we were doing for the one rod. For our second rod, we're running just your regular old double glow chartreuse flasher. Water's a bit stained today. And then at the other end of that, we're running the exact same thing, but in this time we were running a white super minnow teaser head. There, super. Running that in white again with a 7-foot leader on that between here to here, 6 to 7 foot, and then this is just clipped in like you normally would everything else. And we ran this one as a on the rod. So we ran a dummy setup for one rod, and we ran a regular setup for our other rod. And then what we found the best for us that day was the inline setup. Probably caught us 4 to 5 fish over here, and this one caught us 2 to 3 fish over here for what we were doing that day. And we're just running whole herring, medium sized. These are better suited towards the smaller herring, but we wanted the big 7-inch herring. Like a medium herring is about that long on this, in this hood, so that's a big herring. So if you can't get it quite into the teaser head, you got to squeeze the herring a little bit and force it in there. And yeah, thanks.